Keep Right with Ralph K. Ginorio. Women, Men, and Feminism. For over a half century, women throughout the Western world have been raised to see their private lives as but one small part of a great wave of liberation, reshaping Western society. A woman's mind and willpower now matter more than her ability to bear children. Her capacity to create artistically and intellectually trump her capacity to physically birth human beings. Feminists insist that they have led the way. For centuries, avant-garde dreamers of both genders tried to imagine a society stripped of patriarchy, the rule of men. How differently would women handle independent authority, wealth, and autonomy than their male counterparts? What benefits would redound to all of us by the unshackling of feminine nature? What once suppressed ways of thinking, being, and doing would now be revealed as distinct products of the feminine perspective? As the decades changed, so did feminist dogma. By the 1980s, the very notion of distinct gendered characteristics had become heresy. We were told by feminists to deny that anything was intrinsically male or female. Instead, we were all to become merely people. Then, this changed again. At present, feminist leaders defend the unique nature of women and the need for this distinctiveness to be explored and expressed like never before. Simultaneously, feminists are committed to their full participation in a broader leftist Marxist coalition. As such, it is almost impossible to get any feminist on record as defining what constitutes a woman. Feminism now shares many tragic qualities with all other flavors of Marxism. Every complexity of nuanced human nature is reduced to a question of who oppresses whom. To feminists, as with all other Marxists, the will to wield raw power over others displaces love, faith, integrity, creativity, loyalty, and compassion, and has become the only recognized human motivation. In service to this obsessive tunnel vision, feminists not only mischaracterize the human condition for women, they mischaracterize the lived experiences of all human beings in every culture and civilization worldwide. Feminists assert that men have exploited women for their own benefit for the entirety of recorded history. Males colluded with one another to create social frameworks and religious beliefs designed to keep females as divided, ignorant, and subservient breeders. This gross oversimplification is fundamentally a lie. It ignores the myriad cultures that independently developed around the world. From the Sahara to the Himalayas to the Pacific Islands, societies developed that helped keep people alive while offering explanations about the meaning of their lives. They all discovered different gods, different truths, different virtues, and different taboos. Each society stood for radically divergent ways of life, yet almost all had fairly similar gender roles. These did not come from a conspiracy. They are an outgrowth of biological reality. As bioelectrical machines, human males are designed to survive through violence. Every healthy society channels the superior aggression and energy of men into roles as guardians and rulers. If societies fail to channel such aggression, the lost males will destroy any peaceable order with criminal anarchy. Every human society that wishes to survive must turn young men from predators into protectors. Just look at the problems we have in our inner cities with so many young men raised without fathers, which will illustrate this point. Women play a huge part in civilizing young males. Mothers, wives, and daughters can bring out the best in men of all ages. In return for the love and trust that women bestow on their chosen man, that man will spend his life providing for his family. That man will die to keep his family safe. Biological necessity only requires a few happy moments from a man to give birth to a child. A woman spends 9 months in labor and years nursing and caring for her sons and daughters. In the vast majority of times and places, without a man to provide for and protect her, neither the woman nor her children have much chance at survival. A man has a promiscuous instinct to scatter his seed as widely as possible, fathering many children on many women. This is why legitimacy is so important. The father's exclusive claim to parenting the children that he raises is a central reason why young men willingly bind themselves to their family. The chastity of women is treasured because it serves the need for proof of parentage. Feminism also mischaracterizes the lives and roles of most men. In savagery, every man hunted and every woman gathered, leading lives that were short, mean, and brutal. Until the industrialization of the 1800s, between 70 and 95% of all people in every agrarian society worldwide were peasants, serfs, or slaves. Their bondage provided food for the remaining 5 to 30%. Most people of any gender or age were born to serve the needs of their social betters. Women were not exclusively barred from seeking the kinds of fulfillment open to high-status men, because most women were neither aristocrats nor what we would today call middle class. The freedom and fulfillment that feminists complained were denied to women were also denied to the vast majority of men. Only when electrical home appliances made it possible for decent living standards to be experienced without a full-time housewife, which happened about 50 years ago in the Western world, did women enter the workplace in large numbers. As when the Industrial Revolution supplanted slavery, it was technological development that freed many women from the house. All Marxist theory pigeonholes every individual into a set of groups that define everything about personal identity, while pitting every group against one another. Indeed, feminism is steeped into a girls are better than boys narrative that is otherwise only found in the play of small children. The progress of women need not come at the expense of men, children, or of traditional women. Men and women need one another if they want to fulfill their best destinies, as well as to perpetuate the species. It is by complementing each other that the sexes come together to make something more than the sum of their parts. Modern feminism has produced the purple-haired, nose-ring-wearing, hateful, and unhinged woke Karen, whose only empathy is for the precise kind of inhumane brutes who threaten the ongoing existence of civilization itself. Their suicidal, really homicidal empathy has warped the maternal instinct into an abortion cult. Feminists hate what they see as the West's patriarchy so much that they reject our liberty-oriented, humane nature in favor of criminals, terrorists, and every other foreign and domestic enemy. It is good that women who have not been suborned by the collegiate propaganda factories of academe are rejecting feminism with unprecedented ferocity. Only when women and men reject the gender Marxism of feminism will our society return to some semblance of law and order, of emotional and spiritual health. Thank you for listening.